Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel Learn English with Yasri. So today I'm going to tell you about Teachers Day. So first of all, wish you a very happy Teachers Day. Why we celebrate Teachers Day? The birthday of Dr. Sarvapalli Radhakrishna came to be celebrated as Teachers Day, and some of his students and friends requested him to allow them to celebrate his birthday. But he said, instead of celebrating my birthday separately, it would be my proud privilege if September 5th is observed as Teachers Day. So since 1962, September 5th is Dr. Radhakrishna's birthday is celebrated as Teachers Day in India. Interesting to know, his father did not want him to learn English or go to school. Instead, he wanted him to become a priest. Later, his father agreed to send him to a school in Tirutani itself. He was a brilliant student and went through most of his education on scholarship. Teachers' Day is celebrated to show our gratitude, love, and recognition of the hard work they put in to mold us. The Indian scriptures say about the four entities Mata, Pita, Guru, and Devam, mother, father, teacher, and God, where the position of the God is next to the teacher. It is impossible to think our life without teachers because in every stage of our life, a person will be there to guide us, teach us, and encourage us. So now talking about benchmarks of teaching. Sir Rabindranath Tagore was the first non-European to win the Nobel Prize in Literature and invested his Nobel Prize money into the school as well as sought for the fund across the world. First female teacher of the first women's school in India was Savitribai Phule. She has started a school for girls in 1948 and also worked toward dealing with issues such as widow remarriage and untouchability among others. So now let me tell you a quote that is related to Teachers Day. Teachers plant seed of knowledge that grow forever. So as we all know that 5th September is celebrated as Teachers Day as it is the birth anniversary of Dr. Sarvepalli Radhakrishna, who was legendary teacher, the first Vice President of India and the second President of India. This day is celebrated across the country by students to thank their teacher for their incredible support and guidance. Needless to say that the parents give birth to a child while the teachers play a prominent role in making that child an ideal citizen by the way of education. Parents take the responsibility of love and care, while the teachers take responsibility of guiding and educating their child to become successful in life. It's true that teachers are source of knowledge and wisdom. They guide us, develop our skill, they help us to explore our potential. We can't ignore their efforts. So at the end of my speech, I would like to say let's recognize their effort, let's recognize their dedication, their hard work, and pay respect to them. Thank you so much. So now talking about early life and education of Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan. Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan was born in a Telugu Brahmin family at village near Tirutani, Tamil Nadu, near the borders of Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu states. His father's name was Sarvapalli Veerswamy and his mother's name was Sitamma. His father was subordinate revenue official in the service of a local zamindar landlord. His primary education was at Primary Board High School at Tirutani. In 1896, he moved to Hemensburg Evangelical Lutheran Mission School in Tirupati. So now talking about education of the Radhakrishna. Radhakrishna was awarded scholarship throughout his academic life. He joined Torres College in Vellore but switched to the Madras Christian College at the age of 17. He graduated from there in 1906 with the master degree in philosophy being one of its most distinguished alumni. Radhakrishnan studied philosophy by chance rather than a choice, being a financial constrained student when a cousin who graduated from the same college passed on his philosophy textbook into Radhakrishna. It automatically decided his academic course. So now talking about the career of Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan. In April 1909, Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan was appointed to the Department of Philosophy at the Madras Presidency College. By that time, he had written many articles for journals of repute like the Quest, Journal of Philosophy and the International Journal of Ethics. He also completed his first book, The Philosophy of Rabindranath Tagore. He believed Tagore's philosophy to be the genuine manifestation of the Indian spirit. His second book, The Origin of Religion in the Contemporary Philosophy, was published in 1920. Moving to the next slide, that is, in 1921 he was appointed as a professor in the philosophy to occupy the King George V Chair of Mental and Moral Science at the University of Calcutta. He represented the University of Calcutta at the Congress of the Universities of British Empire in June 1926 and the International Congress of Philosophy at Harvard University in September 1926. He was the Vice Chancellor of Andhra University from 1931 to 1936. In 1929, Radhakrishna was invited to take the post vacated by Principal J. S. Lynn Carpenter at Harris Minster College. This gave him the opportunity to lecture for the students of the University of the Oxford on comparative religion. For his service to education, he was knighted by George V in the June 1931 birthday honors and formally invested with his honor by the Governor General of India, the Earl of the Wellington, in April 1932. However, he ceased to use the title after Indian independence, preferring instead of academic title of doctor. Political career. In 1931, he was nominated to League of National Committee for the International Cooperation, whereafter in Western eyes he was recognized Hindu authority of Indian ideas and a pursued interpreter of the role of the Eastern institution in the contemporary society. After independence, Radhakrishna represented India as UNESCO 1946-1952 and was later Ambassador of India to Soviet Union from 1949 to 1952. Radhakrishna was elected as the first Vice President of India in 1952 and elected as second President of India in 1962 to 1967. Radhakrishna did not have a background in the Congress party, nor he was active in the struggle against the British rule. His motivation lay in his pride of Hindu culture and the defense of the Hinduism against uniform Western criticism. According to the Brown, he had defended Hindu culture against uniform Western criticism and had symbolized the pride of Indian in their own intellectual tradition. Teachers' Day. When he became president, some of the students and friends requested him to allow them to celebrate his birthday, 5th September. He replied, "Instead of celebrating my birthday, it would be my proud privilege if 5th September is observed as Teachers' Day." His birthday has since been celebrated as Teachers' Day in India. Philosophy. Radhakrishna tried to bridge Eastern and Western thoughts, defending Hinduism against uniform Western criticism but also incorporating Western philosophical and religious thought. Awards and honors. 1931 appointed a Knight Bachelor in 1931, although he ceased to use the title Sir after India attained independence. 1938 elected person of the British Academy. 1954 the Bharat Ratna, the highest civilian award in India. 1954 German Order pour le Merit for Arts and Science. 1961 the Peace Prize for the German book trade. 1963 the British Royal Order of Merit awarded by the King Elizabeth II. 1968 Sahitya Academy Fellowship, the highest honor conferred by the Sahitya Academy on a writer. He is the first person to get this award.